Hey, how are you? Here he comes. Ready, I'm here. So don't start till you get here.
Yeah, wait.
Get the party going now, huh? Harry,
Ready.
time is spare. 6, 7.
Good morning. The meeting will be come to order. Can we have a roll call, please? Member Schaefer, Member Regis, Member Muhammad, Member Jafer,
Present.
Member Ford,
Present.
Vice Chair Woods,
Present.
Chair Lewis. Present. You have a quorum present. Thank you. So we will proceed with business. So our first line item on the agenda is approval of the December 17th, 2025 meeting minutes. Are there any corrections to the minutes? I'll give you a few minutes to review them. Okay. If there are no further corrections, do we have a motion for approval?
Several minutes. Second.
It has been moved and second that in favor,
Aye.
none opposed. The minutes have been approved. Now we will move to our next item of business, unfinished business. We're gonna do we have an update for the board's proposed amendments to the ethics ordinance? Put your mic on, your mic. I say your name, so yeah.
Okay. Sihamawada Jafer, we will be meeting after our meeting here to discuss and hopefully move forward with meeting with the commission to change the ethics ordinance or
Okay,
adjust.
okay, do you have a timeline or?
I think once we meet this after today's meeting, we will definitely have a timeline for you.
Okay, thank you for the updates. Our next item, number 2 on unfinished business, is a communication dated for December 11, 2025 that we received on December 4th from Mrs. Linda Jarrell, Section 44, Standard of Conduct, a conflict of interest. For if a public servant uses confidential information for personal gain, we will have our attorney, Mr. Longstreet, start a discussion.
Public servant is in violation of Wayne County Ethics Ordinance, Section 40-4, a conflict of interest. She indicates that Miss Antisha Brown, at that time of the Wayne County Sheriff's Department, at some point forged her signature or a signature of hers was forged on Family Medical Leave Act documents and also a T-Mobile contract. This board did review the complaint of Ms. Jarrell. After discussions, we determined there was not enough evidence to show that Ms. Antisha Brown was responsible for the forged signature, either by herself or at her direction. Thus, there was insufficient evidence to show that Ms. Brown was responsible and or in violation of the Wayne County Ethics Ordinance. Subsequently, Ms. Jarrell was notified of the board's decision, and thereafter, Ms. Jarrell sent a letter requesting reconsideration of the board's decision to dismiss her matter for insufficient evidence. Ms. Jarrell is here today. We have had some email discussions between ourselves in regards to what this board is looking for. Specifically, what we are looking for is the evidence to show that Ms. Brown and or someone in her direction forged your signature and that she is the one responsible for it. The second thing is you indicated there was a conflict of interest. There has to be some level of evidence that Ms. Brown had some personal gain or personal interest in signing your family medical leave documents illegally. So at this point, I'm going to give you the floor to present any and all evidence that you may have that leads this board to reasonably believe that A, Ms. Brown is responsible directly or indirectly for the signature, and two, there is a conflict of interest in which she has a personal gain or personal interest in the forging of your documents. You may proceed.
Thank you. My name is Linda Jurell. I'm a ex-employee number 40798 of Wayne County Sheriff's Office. Conflict of interest, he could be speaking of my saying that on an email, my department heads were added, and to me, it was conflict of interest and intimidation. I resigned 5/16/2024 because mishandling of my medical leave, denial of accommodations, disability, discrimination, denial of my full bank hours, retaliation for alleged forged signature, and unethical work environments which caused a constructive discharge and which are unethical. The forged signature was created January 2024. I did not accept or authorize. I did not sign. The signature was discovered on my T-Mobile contract. The same signature ID. A police report was filed for the January 24 signature created by Wayne County HR personnel. I never named Antisha Brown, but if I have to say Antisha Brown was named on my ethical complaint because she was my liaison. I gave her, she sent me the alleged forged signature. I let her know that I did not sign or adopt the signature, and I asked her, could she forward me another DocuSign so that I could write my own signature. That request was ignored. There was a second time that I asked, I don't have a problem with using DocuSign, but if you allow my own signature. I also had already submitted my personal signature by email, fax, and I took it to 4747 Woodward in person. If I could, and that we can all be on the same page, I would like to give one of these copies to Mr. Longstreet. I would like to give one of these copies to Ms. Ketra Lewis and one other board member that would like to read it. I forgot to give my Father, God, Lord and Savior, praise. But thank you, board members, for allowing me to come in and present my evidence. I just wanted to clear up some things that Mr. Longstreet has said and some things that he just stated was not truthful.
Yeah, I have a couple questions.
Yes.
I'm Dr. Ford. I have a couple questions. One is, how do you know that it was actually Ms. Brown that forged your signature?
I never said Ms. Brown forged my signature. I said someone from HR personnel forged my signature, but the person who could help you out more is Miss Antisha Brown, because she sent me the forged signature
Okay.
through email. And at the time she sent it, I said to her, that is not my signature. Could you resubmit this DocuSign without a signature already generated so that I can write my own signature out, which was not done. The signature was sent to me 2 times prior. I discovered 2 signatures, and the first signature was sent January 30th. The second signature was sent the 31st.
Okay.
I refused both of those signatures, and I then asked Miss Antisha Brown, could she resend signed to me to allow my own signature because I do not want to adopt a signature that's not mine.
Okay. So right now you're saying you don't know who forged it.
Someone from HR personnel, Miss Antisha Brown, she would know because she is the one who sent me the email. She
Okay.
sent me the email 3 times. And oh, sorry. She sent me the email 3 times. And after my hard copies was accepted by 4747 Woodward, stamped dated, I didn't receive the stamp dated copy, but in their office, when you walk in, she stamped it dated February 1st. I hand her the same documents, some of the same documents that's in this packet. And it was my completed DocuSign with hard copies with my original signature.
Okay. So your complaint is against who? And
And
what?
Tisha Brown, because I admitted to her that that's not my signature. And not only did she send me the signature 3 times, she or someone from HR personnel signed my hard copies with my original signature that I took in to 4747 Woodward that I emailed to Benefits, Disability, and Antisha Brown, that I also faxed to Benefits, Disability, and Miss Antisha Brown. Someone accepted those. They sent them back to me through mail and signed. And so that means that my original signature was accepted. I then needed an extension for my medical leave. And March 30th, the same forged signature was sent to me after I denounced it the first time. But this time, under intimidation and wanting to receive my benefits and to keep my job, I just followed their process and just sent the signature. It was already signed. Only thing I had to do is accept it and send it back. And that's the thing that I did not want to do the very first time. That's why I submitted my hard copies with my personal signature on it. So I can't tell you who in HR.
Last question I have, just to clarify, is only thing is that what is the connection between T-Mobile signature and this signature for your FMLA? What is that connect? I didn't understand the connection there.
The connection is April 22nd, 2025, HR, Wayne County HR, redact on the 330 DocuSign document that I was, to me, subjected to submitting to receive my disability and my, to keep my job, which I didn't receive my disability, and I resigned because, to me, the retaliation or alleged retaliation. And I felt like I was going through too much, but can you ask your question again, please?
Yeah, the T-Mobile, your complaint, you
Okay.
mentioned the T-Mobile. What's the
Because
connection?
T-Mobile has the same exact signature that was created by someone in HR personnel's office that gave it to Miss Antisha Brown to submit to me that signature, the alleged forged signature. T-Mobile have that same signature and signature ID in their files. And what they're saying is they had it since 2022 and it was created in 2024. So if the signature was created in 2024 by someone in HR personnel, how could T-Mobile have the same exact signature in their file with the same exact signature ID number on it?
So how do you think they got it?
I'm gonna say, I can't say, but I do know that Wayne County uses T-Mobile for their employee phone services. I do know that, but I can't say how T-Mobile received the same exact signature that's in my Wayne County alleged DocuSign document that I did not authorize or approve. And I did not submit at first, but again, I was subjected to submitting it to receive my benefits and to keep my job.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Do we have any other questions?
How were you made aware that T-Mobile had the same exact signature?
It's inside the paperwork, but they, may I say, my life has been distressful. Since 2024, I've been going through a whole lot. I should be crazy right now, but I stood strong in the Lord. So I came aware because T-Mobile started just disconnecting or suspending my phone line for no apparent reason. I paid my bill all the time the same way, but all of a sudden, and what T-Mobile was doing to me, it is not in their documents. It does not show. So I'm calling them, I'm trying to get help from them. They're not helping me. They're ignoring me, just like Wayne County personnel, HR, and Miss Antisha Brown is ignoring me. I can't get nothing pushed through. I can't get no help. I'm reaching out to their CEOs and everything. Nobody's helping me. This went on from December 2024 to July 2025. And July, I discovered the signature in my T-Mobile account. And when I called them, it's a document in there. And the guy, Ja'Cory King, I think his name is, he sent me the signatures.
So, Linda, Mr.
Mm-hmm.
Was there any conflict in terms of your position or?
Can't hear
even
you. We can't hear your
HR
question.
other than- Was there anyone in HR other than Atisha Brown that you feel might have had a motive to create this situation for you?
I don't know why anyone would have a motive to do any of this to me, except I reported or complaint about a alleged forged signature in my file. I don't have any other reason, but if we have to say anybody who's named in the documents that I submitted, so we'll have to say benefits. And one contact that I had with benefits was Dorian Hoskins. We would say, when I said benefits, I can only say that Dorian Hoskins was one person that I had contact with benefits. But I could say benefits, well, disability, she's disability, I apologize. She may be benefits, she may be disability, I'm not sure. But disability benefits and Miss Antisha Brown and everyone else that was named in the emails, in my documents.
Okay, any other questions from the board?
I've just, you stated that you didn't know who um in that department was the one who received, or you said it wasn't Antisha Brown, correct? 'Cause
I can't really say yes or no because when I mentioned Miss Antisha Brown, is because she sent me the documents numerous times after knowing that I said that this is not my signature, after knowing that I asked that she resubmit me a clear DocuSign that I can sign my own signature. And that was ignored.
Reason why I asked is because on the form that you filled out, you stated that she was the person that you had the issue with. That's why I asked that.
No, let me go back to what you're talking about.
Exhibit 2.
Exhibit 2. Okay. Okay, so again, I already answered your question. And Tisha Brown is the public servant that was named because she is the one that I had clear communication with. She was my liaison. She is the one that I told that this is not my signature. I do not want to adopt a signature that's not mine. She is the one that I asked, could she resubmit me the DocuSign that's clear that I can sign my own signature? And she ignored that request.
Okay. I was just told, I was asking for clarity.
Thank you. I
I just want
appreciate
to add
you.
to that right quick. When you received the DocuSign and you said it wasn't your signature, what do you mean?
When I received the DocuSign, when I clicked the first box, everything generated.
The automatic signature?
It was
Gener-
just everything generated. And when I tried to clear it, and because I didn't like the signature, I'm like, clear, 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 nothing clear. And then I was like, hey, wait a minute, this is not my signature, like that.
Okay, thank you for clarification.
Through the chair.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm sorry,
Mr.
Mr. Woods, are you done?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Because you still have more questions, Mr. Woods?
No.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
Mr. Rell, prior to this incident, what was your relationship with Ms. Woods?
Miss Brown,
Oh, Ms. Brown, I'm sorry.
she was my liaison. At, I was employee number 40798. I worked inside the sheriff office 1, and she was the one that I would contact if I needed any human resource or HR personnel assistant.
So you had had regular contact and communication with her throughout your employment?
The times that I needed any information regarding HR personnel assistance, yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Any further questions? Okay, I just have one final question. You had stated in your claim that the public servants used your information for confidential information for personal gain. What personal gain did she get from this exercise
Um,
that you believe?
if you all find anything that's true about my paperwork, and if it's forwarded to the right government authority, and I can sit down and speak with someone and show plenty of documents and a lot of things that has taken place in my life since then maybe I can prove the gain.
So you don't have any personal gain today?
Okay, personal gain. Let me read what this say. Conflict of interest. If a public service use confident, can you explain that to me?
I'm sorry.
Can you explain exactly what this means to me so that I can
Well, I
maybe
could, but you
and-
submitted the claims with that saying that happened. So you'd have to explain to us what you
Okay.
meant.
what I mean personal gain is to ruin my life, to put my life in distress, and to take my finances away from me. And I never received my disability. My accurate hours were taken away from me. I received, a portion. I can't state numbers right now because I'm not looking down. But I did not receive my full accurate hours of benefits. I did not receive my long-term or short-term disability. And my job, I had to leave my job because I feared retaliation because from January, from the time that I reported the incident and reported and admitted that this was an alleged forged signature to my HR liaison, all these things happened to me. So I would say it was her personal gain to humiliate me and to take my life away from me, basically, because a lot has happened.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
I have no further questions. Any other questions from board members? Okay, Mr. Longstreet, what is your recommendation?
At this time, we do appreciate, Mr. Rail's appearance today. We appreciate your presentation and clearing up the issues that were presented in regard to
Longstreet.
your,
Thank
oh, yeah. And your belief that, Ms. Brown was in violation of the Wayne County Ethics Ordinance 40-4A conflict of interest. It is that, it is at this time, it is my opinion that the evidence still falls short. It's still insufficient in regards to who is responsible. You've indicated today that you don't know who did the signature. You don't know where the signature came from, and that it was submitted to you. Later on, you indicated that you clicked a button on an email, the signature popped up. You didn't like the email, you tried to clear it. So it appears that these electronic signatures may have been created by you. With that being said, it would be my recommendation that this matter remain dismissed.
What is the pleasure of the board?
Do I get a chance to
No,
speak
no,
again?
no,
Because he
no,
can't just
no. At this
dismiss,
time, sorry. Yeah,
okay,
we are
thank you. I
moving down the
appreciate it.
agenda. Yep, but thank you.
I apologize, everybody, for interrupting the
No
way I
problem.
just did,
Thank you.
because that was his opinion.
Yeah, we're about to vote on that. Okay, thank you.
Catch your
With the pleasure of the board, please.
Make a motion to adopt. the
You have to,
recommendation. Sorry. Make a motion to adopt. what is it? This re- I make a motion to adopt the recommendation of Mr. Longstreet.
Second.
The motion has been second. All in favor?
Aye.
None opposed? The motion has been approved. Thank you for your time today, Mrs. Linda Jarrett, but we have decided, as you saw, that there's no indication, right, as we can see that was provided, that this is a violation of the ordinance. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys. And Jesus is Lord, God is good. And may I ask a question?
Sure.
So who do I go to next? Oh, never mind. Thank
Okay,
you.
you're
I
welcome.
appreciate it.
Okay.
But I can't believe you guys. You got all this evidence?
All right.
Is it?
Thank you so much. Have a good day. We have the next item of business is new business. Is there any new business?
We did receive some complaints or email correspondence from what we believe to be potential complainants. However, they were improper, so they were resubmitted to the complainants for proper complaints. I have not heard anything back yet.
Yeah, the email's been busy with a lot of things, but
Yes.
no pertinent complaints been filed since this one. So, any public comments today? All right. Can I have a motion for adjournment?
What I'm doing.
No, they didn't respond. They let us know.
Motion to adjourn.
All in favor?
Aye.